Hello, dear students, grade 5. This is Cambridge Primary Mathematics, exercise 3.1. Question number 1. What is the next number in this sequence? All what you need to do is to look at the sequence. What do we do every time to move from one term to the other one? It is 8, 6, 4, 2, 0. If you see every time you do what? Every time you subtract 2. So what you need to do is just say 0 minus 2. Okay, the answer is what? It's negative 2. So your next term is negative 2. How do you know? Because every time we subtract 2. Because every time we subtract. Let's go to question after. They say this is an 8 by 8 number grid. Color the multiples of 7. Okay, so we need to go to color. Let's draw just a circle, a square around multiple of 7. Okay, so we're going to draw all around. Okay, so we say 7 is a multiple of 7. What after 7? We have 14 because 7 multiplied 2 is 14. Then you multiply 7 multiply 3 is equal to 21. Then you look at, remember table 7, 7 multiply 4 is equal to 28. 7 multiply 5 is equal to 35. And 7 multiply 6 is equal to 42. So 7 multiply 7 is equal to 49. Then you have 7 multiply 8 is equal to 56. You go search for the 56 over here. And 7 multiply by 9 is equal to what? Is equal to 63. That is the end of it. They ask you, how do you notice them or how do you know them? Okay, so to answer this question, you need to tell, like here, look at them. Or to say this answer, you find this answer, you look at your multiples of 7. Say what it notice, all of them, they are what? In diagonal. Okay. All or they are in diagonal. Okay. This is what you notice. They say if we continued the sequence with 100 being, actually no. If they ask me why, for sure, because what? Because 100 is not a multiple of 7. They say this pattern, make a sequence. So first one is 1, then 3, then 5. Complete. Like 1, 3, 5, the next one will be what? Will be for sure 7 because every time we add 2 according to what we see here. Then 9, then 11, then 13. They say continue the sequence to show your results. Continue the sequence, you continue the sequence in the same way. like 1, 3, 5, as we said, 7, then 9, then 11, then 13, then 15, then 17, and I keep adding 2 every time. You see, what is the term to term rule for this sequence? The term to term rule is just what? Add 2, or we add 2 every time. Look at question number 4. It says sequence start at 19. 9 is subtracted each time. What is the first number in the sequence that is less than 0? All what you need to do is what? Like you take the sequence, you start with the 19, and you subtract 9. 19 minus 9 is equal to 10. 10 minus 9 is equal to 1. 1 minus 9 is equal to negative 8. So the first number less than 0 is what? Is negative 8. Okay. There is another method, actual people, they use it, but not required for grade 5. This method, you just divide 19 divided by 9. You see what the answer? We say the answer is equal to 2, and there is remainder 1. Actually, you don't need the 2 as answer, you need the remainder. This remainder 1, you subtract from it 9. And you'll find the answer is negative 8. This is what you do. You need the remainder. You don't need what? The answer. If you have no remainder, you will say 0, and then you will subtract from it. Look at this question. We say Zara counts in steps of equal size. Write the missing numbers in her sequence. Like you have got those two terms here together. You can subtract them to see. Like what? 61 minus 52. Okay, that's equals to what? That's equals to 9. So that is mean you subtract 9 every time. Like 52 minus 9, it says equal to what? Is equal to 43. So whenever we're going on, we subtract 9. If we would like to find the number before the 61, we need to add 9 to the 61 to find the number before 61, which is equal to 70. And this number, we add also 9 to 70 to find the answer number before the 70, which is 79. Say here are some patterns made from sticks. Draw the next pattern in the sequence. Let's see the first one here is 6. Then this one is 11. This one is 16. The next one, like you do what? You could keep the same pattern with the same idea of the sticks itself. And then after that, what? Add another 5 sticks. Like this is the main idea you have. Because of what? Because the sequence or the term or the pattern, it goes like that. You have got what? 4 sticks and 2 play as a width. So this is how we make it. We make another one. I mean here, like this one has 2 sticks here because we're gonna add to our previous list, like pattern. Yes. And this will close it. You just need to follow the same idea, like the same pattern every time. You'll find this is your pattern is look like this way. And instead of 3, I mean rectangles, which rectangles has like 6 sticks, but when you connect a rectangle with a rectangular, the other rectangle, you need only extra 5 sticks. That is why you add 5 sticks every time. This is like number 4. Like you see here, like the pattern number, the first pattern, it has 6 sticks. But when you add Some people, they do it wrong and they think this one has 12 sticks. No, because you're not adding 6 sticks again, because this sticks is just what you complete it here. So you add only 5 sticks. When you add 5 sticks, this one will be what? Will be 11 sticks. And then the one after is going to be what? The one after is going to be actually 16 sticks. And then you look for the last one here. It's going to be how many? It's going to be 21. Sticks plus 16 plus 5 will be 21. They say find the term to term rule. The term to term rule, as we said, add 5. The term to term rule, that's what we add 5. Add 5 every time. We keep going on and we add 5 every time. Let's go to question number D. They say how many 6 are there in the 10th term? Okay, so please be smart enough. When they ask you how many 6 in the 10th term, you say in the 10th term, there will be how many? We will add these 5 sticks every time. Our first term is 6. And we keep adding 5, then add 5, then add 5. To get to the 10th term, how many 5 are we going to add? We're going to add 9 5s. Because the first term is given. That's why you add only 9 5. You're not going to count the first term because it's already there. You're going to add 9 5. When you say add 9 5, it means add 9 multiplied by 5. Add 9 multiplied by 5. And that is equal. Some people they also do wrong and they do mistake. What is it? Would they add the 6 and 9 together? No. You say this is 6 plus 9 times 5 is equal to 45, which is equal to 51. So if they ask you another question and they ask you find the 50th term, when they ask you to find the 50th term, I know already I have the first term is given 6. Then to find the 50th term, I need to add so many 5. How many 5 you need to add? You need to add 49 5s. 49 5s. When you say 49 5s, it means 49 multiply 5. And this will be equals to 6 plus what? 6. And then multiply the 49 by 5. You could say 9 multiply 5 is equals 45. And this is equal to 24. So 245. When you add them together, they give you 251. This is the 51. Some people actually like they do it in a very long way. What is it? They say we start at 6 and we add 5 every time. It's going to be 11, and then 16, and then 21, then 26, and then 31, and then let's say what 36, and then 41, then 46, then 51, and now they find the 10th term. But it's taking time. But you need to understand and be smart. When they ask you need the 10th term, you already have the first term, so you add 5 9 times to get to the 10th term. Look at number 7. It says sequence starts at 400 and 90 is added each time. Like 400, 490, 580, 790. What is the first number in a sequence that is greater than 1,000? You can go on and find the first number in the sequence that's greater than 1,000. Okay, what is it? Just go and add 90. Like the next number will be what? 700 and like 60. Because you add 90 to 670. Gonna be 760. Then you add, it's gonna be 850. Then you add another 90, it's gonna be equal to 940. You add another 90, it's gonna be 1030. So your number is 1030. Do we have another method so we can find this without counting? Yes, we do. Actually, what is it? Look at your first term is what? is 400. And you need to reach to the 1,000. We're talking about 1,000. Just make 1,000 minus 400. That's equal to 600. Then divide 600 by 90. I need to see what the remainder. 600, you divide it by 90. We know 600 multiplied 90 is equals to what? Like you can divide 600, like you have 540. 540 with what? With 6. And there is remainder 60. After like I never need the what? The number, the answer. I need just the remainder. This remainder 60. 60 need how many to be 90? 60 need 30. So add the 30 to the 1,000. That's it. It's going to be 1,030. Let's go here. Question number 8. This is to draw the next pattern in the sequence. Let's see how the pattern is going first. We have two shaded, and I filled with all hexagons around. Then they make the shaded 3, and they put with hexagon. So in a very easy and short way, if I just want to make or to find the next term on this one, all what I need is what? Is shape this pattern, shape this one. I need to shape this one to make the shaded part of 4. We need to shade this one. We do shade it. Like we go and we shade this one. After we shade it, we need to cover it with what? We need to cover it with another 3. So I can make it easy and just do this one over here. I draw just like a shape. It looks like the one that I have already. I'm trying to make it to be look like. So it's not going to be different from it. Like literally, like we're going to shade the last one. And then we just what? We just cover it with 3 hexagons. Like after we do this one, we're going to shade it. We're going to cover this one. After we shade all 3, we're going to cover it with this one. This one. Like all what we need, we're going to add another 3 hexagons. So this is how the shapes will be look. With 4 shaded, and then we cover it with 3. So according to here, the first one has how many? Like you could count them. The first one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Has 10. So this one has what? Has 10. When we would like to do the next one after, we just shade this one and we cover it with 3. So we add all the 3 hexagons. So it will be what? It will be 13. We add 3 every time. This one will be 16. The third one will be 16. The fourth one will be what? Will be 19. Because we add 3 every time. They say find the 10 to 10 rule. 10 to 10 rule is just what? Add 3. Add 3. They ask you how many hexagon on the 8th term or 8th pattern. 8th term or 8 patterns is the same idea. And I've told you before, the first term is given to you, which is 10. And he said every time you add 3, So to get to the S term, you add 7 threes. Please put this every time. Like this is one of the most important points you could find about the sequence. If they ask you find any term, the 10th term, the 100th term, the 50th term, the 8 terms, you say the first term plus the 8 terms is going to be 7. Multiply the term to 10 rule, which is 3. So that's equal. Don't forget, you leave the 10 as it is. You do the multiplication first because we do multiplication first. 7 multiplied 3 is equal to 21. Then you add them together, they give you 31. And here is your answer. So the eighth term or the eighth pattern will contain what? 31 hexagon. We say Sophia. We have the question after. We say Sophia counts in threes. He's starting at 3. She said 3, 6, 9, 12. Zara counts in 5. He's starting at 5. 5, 10, 15, 20. They say they both count on. What is the first number greater than 100 in both Sophia and Zara says? To answer this question, you need to understand 2 things. Like one of them, number 1, like to understand like what the divisibility rule by 5 or test called by 5. We said number, like number, okay, is multiple of 5. Number, how do we know number is a multiple of 5? Number multiple of 5 if it's once is 5 or 0. This is like the first thing that you need to understand. Second thing, number multiple of 3 if the sum of its digits multiplied with. What do you mean sum of the digits in multiple of 3? Like, I mean, like, you know that all of us, we know that multiple of 3, you know that like 3, 6, like 9, 12, okay, 18. And we said like for the 18, we have 15, and then 18, and so on. If I give you a number like this one, 7, 8, 9, 6, 4. I say is this number multiple of 3? You don't know. You would need to go what? Add the digits. Say 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 6 plus 4. Add them. 7 plus 9, 7 plus 8 is 15. 15 plus 9 is equal to 24. 24 plus 6 is equal to 30. 30 plus 4 is equal to 30. Now, do you have 34 in table 4? If you don't know even about the 34, you can go also add the 34 is 3 plus 4, which is equal 7. Is 7 multiple of 4? No. So this number is not a multiple of 3. So if 7 is a multiple of 3? No. So this number is not multiple of 3. We add up all the digits, and then the result should be a multiple of 3. If yes, that means number is a multiple of 3. Okay. So we said here we need the first number that is greater than 5, greater than 100, that is Sophia and Zara say. Okay, let's go with the big number, table 5, or counts like the one who counting in 5. The first number after 100 you will say is what? Is 105, because 105 is the first number ending with 5. then 110, then 115, then 120. You need to check which one is a multiple of 3. Like the 105, is it multiple of 3? Add the digits. 1 plus 0 plus 5 is 6. Yes, because the sum of digits 6 is a multiple of 3. The sum of digits 2, 1 plus 1 is 2. Plus 0 is also 2. So now, the 115 is 1 plus 1 is 2, and 2 plus 5 is 7. 7 is not multiple of 3. The 120, it's a multiple of 3 because 1 plus 2 is 3, and 3 plus 0 is 3, and 3 is a multiple of 3. So we say the first number is a multiple of 3 is what? It's 105. 105. Explain your answer. You say because 105 is multiple of 3 and 5. This is the reason. Okay, 105 is a multiple of 3 and 5. Let's go to question number 10. We say Zara writes a sequence of 5 numbers. The first number is 2, and the last number is 18. Her rule is to add the same amount each time to write the missing numbers. When we have such questions, we said we do it in 2 steps. We have step number 1 and we have step number 2. Like if you understand the 2 steps, things will be fine. Step number 1, you subtract the last term minus the first term. Last term minus the first term. When we say last term 18. Minus the first term is what? Is 2. And that's equal to what? Is equal to 16. Step number 2, you will take the answer of 16 that you find it, and you will divide it by how many? You will see how many missing numbers do you have. 1, 2, 3. You have 3 missing numbers. Put in your mind forever, if you have 3 missing numbers, you divide by 4. If you have 4 missing numbers, you divide by 5. If you have 5 missing numbers, you divide by 6, and so on. Now, because we have 3 missing numbers, we're going to divide by 4. So divide by 4, the answer will be equals what? Is equal to 4, because 16 divided 4 is equal to 4. Now you will go to your sequence and you will keep adding 4 every time. 2 plus 4 is equal to 6. Then 6 plus 4 is equals to 10. Then 10 plus 4 is equal to 14. And 14 plus 4 is equals to 18. This is exactly your answer. And why, from where the idea of subtracting by 4 it comes? Like, because whenever you would like to find the missing term, remember, like you add how many times? Like you add 4 to get 6. Then you add another 4 to get 10. You add another 4 to get 14, and you add another 4 to get 18. Because you add 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is why you divide by 4. You're not dividing by what? By 3. Because they have some students, they do a common mistakes. They say they divide by 3, and that is wrong. Like you have 3 missing numbers, divide by 4. Let's go to the second question. We say Aaron writes a sequence of numbers. His rules to add the same amount each time. Write the missing numbers. Look here, also we have the same idea. Step number 1, we say we subtract the first term minus the last term. The first term is 14 minus the last term is, the first term is negative 1. And when you say 14 minus negative 1, please remember, this is one of the rules of what? Of the negative numbers. 14 minus minus, when you find 2 minus, it's going to be positive. Minus can be positive. It's going to be plus 1, and that's equals to 15. Then you go to question number 2. Part 2. Part 2, I say what you find in the first one is 15. You divide it by what? You see how many missing terms? 1, 2, we have 2 missing terms. We remember we said when you have 2 missing terms, we divide by 3. So 15 divided by 3 is equals to 5. Then you will go and add this one. Then -1. -1 plus 5. -1 plus 5 is equals to 4. And 4 plus 5 is equals to 9. And 9 plus 5 gives you 14. And this is the end of this exercise. Please don't forget to subscribe and to do the like. I'll see you next video, and thank you.